It's time for spring sports in Colorado again, and that can only mean one thing: snow. The wintry weather which washed out most of April for teams around the state last year is back, forcing teams to practice inside again this year. Out at Thunderridge, the Grizzlies baseball team is practicing in their auxiliary gymnasium, which is located down the Hall of Champions. This is rather fitting for the Grizzlies, because that's exactly what they are. The Grizzlies are coming off a successful season, having won the 2013 5A state title with a 2-1 nail-biter over Rocky on Championship Saturday.
It was awesome, especially with the group of guys we had. It was just unreal. We were all like a brotherhood. It was unreal. It was just everyone got along, everyone came together at the right time, and we got going, so it was good.
The championship game was just a lot of fun. There's a lot of hard work that we had with those kids on that last team and all of my brothers. Just to work together throughout the entire season, come through a little bit of adversity there in the middle of the season, work together and go 7-0 in the playoffs and win the championship was just awesome.
Once we got to the playoffs, we really became a championship caliber team, and we were just able to come through with it.
Having such a strong, pitcher starting that for us, and then, having such a strong, team behind us hitting wise and everything, we just felt like there's no way we weren't going to win that game.
Well, I knew we had it in us. I think you always, as a coach, you always want to try to be the best at the end and try to peak at the end, and I think that's what we accomplished last year. But it goes to the kids. I mean, they just started playing phenomenal baseball at the end of the year when you're supposed to, and they didn't let they didn't panic. They played great in great situations and tough situations. They didn't panic, and they made plays when they were supposed to, and I think that's how you win in those games.
The success of last year's team can be attributed to many factors, one of which is the sense of family and brotherhood amongst teammates. This idea manifests itself differently from year to year, including this year's very hirsute bonding activity.
Last year we were called DF, which is Diaper Family, just a little thing we came up with.
But we felt that we lost quite a bit of guys, and we couldn't really keep that family. So the new thing is Stash Pack. It's like having our family, but instead we're trying to sport some facial hair.
Just a little thing to bring our team together. We have a little symbol for just a group of our guys. You're just having a stash pack kind of group. So we all decided to grow mustaches out just to try and bring everyone together. So
they're having fun with it. Some of them can't really even grow one yet. They think they're cool having one, but it's fun. So we'll go with it and see what happens.
But the Thunderridge program is about more than just championships and wispy mustaches. The tradition of the program is handed down from player to player, with the older players teaching the younger players what Thunderridge baseball is all about, and how to conduct themselves in the classroom and on the field.
Just showing these kids just how we play the game here at Thunderridge and just showing them the different traditions and the speed and the tempo that we play with here.
Yeah, it's awesome because we've been through the program. This is my 4th year. I learned from such, strong guys, that graduated before, who taught me what to do, both in the classroom and in the field. So I'm pretty happy to try to pass it on to the younger guys because being able to win that state championship, we definitely know, what it takes to, make it to that, next level.
Brody and AJ are awesome. Being the only sophomore on varsity, I got big shoes to fill, but they're right there for me. They were intimidating at the start of the year, but now they're just my buddies and my brothers, actually.
The strength and tradition of the program is carried on by the players, but can be traced back to one man. Coach Joe White started the Thunderridge program 18 years ago and has been with it ever since. And it is his message that his players pass down from generation to generation.
Coach White's a legend. He's just one of the greatest men you'll ever play for, one of the greatest men you'll ever talk to. He's an inspiration to a lot of kids here at Thunderridge. He's one of my biggest heroes. He's just a great guy. Anything that he says is just influential, and you really take it to your heart. So it's fun to play with him.
Coach White, he's filled with knowledge. He definitely knows, every kind of position. And if he doesn't know something, he'll find it out. He watches a lot of, different kind of instructional videos from other coaches around the nation, and it's something he'll bring and he'll teach to us. And he definitely knows what he's doing, and it's awesome to listen to.
And although Coach White is a baseball man, his focus isn't limited to success on the field.
He's teaching us how to play the game right. He's also teaching us that school is very important. Grades first, then baseball. Something that I haven't probably seen from a lot of other coaches.
I really think character wins, and I think if they win in the classroom, they'll win in school, win on the field, and more importantly, I think they'll win in life. And I think the game of baseball is such a great sport to teach kids about adversity and overcoming adversity and helping prepare them for their life's journey. And that's what we really try to focus on here. And if the winning happens, it happens, and we're excited about that. But we got a lot of great kids that have done a lot of great things in our program, and they're doing great things in their life right now. And we're excited about that more than we are state championships, I can tell you that.
And although the Grizzlies aren't focused solely on championships, this year's squad is loaded with talent in all phases of the game. And it all starts with All-State shortstop and Louisville Slugger preseason All-American Brody Westmoreland.
I mean, we got A.J. Jones, too, who's our ace pitcher coming back. He's going to BYU. And we also have Tyler Lopton coming back, who's another stud pitcher that's a senior that's going to San Diego State along with myself. And then we got Tim Donlin, who played third base in the championship game last year, who's coming back. He's a great kid. We got Josh Brown, who's a junior on our team, and he's a stud. That kid will get D1 looks everywhere. And for younger kids, we got Jake Geiser that's coming up, and he can swing the bat. So hopefully, him as a sophomore, being his first year at varsity, he can make a role and a name for himself.
With all that talent in their starting nine, the Grizzlies are confident that they will be at All-City Field on Memorial Day weekend.
I think if our younger guys can help us out, just like we did last year, we're going to go all the way.
You know, I feel pretty strongly with the team. You know, a lot of the guys are stepping up into some key positions that we lost last year. You know, after that, you know, losing some of our start positions, you know, catcher, center fielder, you know, I never thought that we could really fill those positions. But we have a lot of guys that are stepping up, and I feel like we have another shot, you know, to make another run, which is awesome. And I think we have the guys to do it this year for sure.
We got a good shot. We got a lot of kids that are working hard. We got a lot of young kids that are stepping up. And then a lot of the seniors have played numerous seasons as varsity, so I think we have a good shot to make another run this year.
Although he knows his team is talented, Coach White is there to keep his team grounded and humble, and knows that success will come from one thing.
You know, we're confident with the kids we have, and we're not taking anything for granted, though. I mean, everything's brand new this year, and we're all 0-0 right now, and we just got to work hard.
If the Grizzlies do put in that hard work, there's a good chance you'll be seeing a repeat of this scene in a few short months.
We did it, boys!